As a young woman who is just about to turn 25, there are so many things I wish I grew up hearing or knowing. And that is why in today's video, I want to talk about things that we as African girl children should grow up hearing, and things that we should be telling the young girls that are growing, and even grown-up women that don't know. And I feel like because of not knowing these things, the average African woman lives an average life because of not knowing these things. So thank you so much for joining me. I am Miriam. Welcome to Miriam's Space. So among the many things that I wish we grew up being told and hearing from our elders or people that were around us in the society, I feel like I will start with this one because it is the most important. And it is that as an African girl child, no one is coming to save you apart from yourself. You are in charge of your own happiness, and you're in charge of your own success and life fulfillment. Why do I say this? There's this narrative that is always sold in the African movies that we watch, the Nigerian movies. I'll give this as an example. So I usually see this storyline in African Nigerian movies, that this hardworking girl in the village, this most beautiful girl in the village, is waiting for some prince, or is finally connected with some prince who has money, who has fame and power, and that makes her so happy. That is the ultimate goal for the girl in the village, the most successful girl in the village. That is the success, according to these narratives that are sold on these movies. Why am I giving this as an example? Because in most African homes and wherever we come from, this is always the case. You grow up hearing that, yes, grow up, someone nice will marry you if you conduct yourself in this way. You will find someone with money that will come and marry you, and your life will be good. My friend, no one is coming to save you. If happiness means being married to a successful man, or a man with power and money and whatever, then so many women will be happy then. No prince is coming, sorry, no prince is coming, no rich man is coming to save you. So if you don't put up that business, no one is coming to do that for you. And if there will be someone, you will not live, you will not be fully in control, because someone else's money or status in life is not equals to yours. It is not. So the African girl child, this is for you. No one is coming to save you, and no one will give you what your heart desires apart from you. So the other thing that I wish we can grow up hearing and knowing is that our empowerment as women is not a backup plan, and it should not be a backup plan. Why am I saying this? I'll give this with an example. It is the year 2019. I'm from school, from campus, headed home for the holidays to say hi to my family, and I meet this friend of mine, a woman from my village, and we chat for a minute or two, and there's something I picked up that she told me, and I remembered the other day, and I saw it as something that I would want to share with you. She told me something: go to school, read, be a successful woman, get a job, so that when you get married and it does not work, you will have somewhere to fall back on. Go to school, be empowered, get a good job, so that when your marriage does not work, remember that time I'm not married, I'm just a girl. So she's telling me, go be a successful girl, so that when your marriage does not work, or when you get a husband and it doesn't work and you are left with kids, you will have somewhere to do what? To fall back on. So this is how I interpret these things, and that is just one incident. We grow up hearing such things. This is coming from a very innocent person who wants the best for you, who would never want anything bad to happen to you, and they are wishing you all the best because they grew up in so much suffering because they were not empowered. So they are only giving you advice to empower yourself so that when your marriage does not work and you are left with kids, you'll have something to help you. So I really feel like this is a narrative that should not be sold to our girls when growing up, and this is because you grow up thinking that you are going to school, you are empowering yourself so that it will be something to fall back on, which should not be the case. This is why you go to school and get a career and be empowered, so that you can build your own identity. We can point at you and say, this is Sarah, CEO of whatever company. She has been impacting the society in this way and this way. She's following her passion. She's touching lives. She's changing lives. And this is the main aim of you being empowered. Because nothing wrong with being empowered and getting married, and if it fails, you help yourself with the career. Nothing wrong with that. But we should not sell this narrative, because when girls grow up hearing this, will they put all the effort that is required? They just go to school, get an education, get a job and settle. They will not go through with pursuing their passions. They will not see any point of impacting the society in whatever way. They will not. So let us not sell this narrative anymore. Tell girls that they are empowering themselves so that they can build their own identity, because that is what it should be. Something else that we should normalize telling our girls, that it is okay to let people know that you are good at something. It is okay to be proud of your own achievements. It is okay. You are not bragging. I know we grew up being told to tone down. Oh, you are going to intimidate the others. You are going to intimidate the boys. No. You should know that it is okay to be proud of your achievements. If you don't speak up, no one will know what you are good at. Nobody. And that means missing on a lot of opportunities out there. Because if you don't speak up, if you don't put what you are best at out there, like I said, no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to put your passion out there or your career out there so that you can thrive. No one. So you should not be afraid. You are not bragging, and let no one tell you this. If you are good at something, put it out there. Speak up for yourself. If you're seated in a table where you're the only woman, speak. Let your eloquence be known. Do not tone down for anyone. And we are not being arrogant or something. We are just saying that it is okay to let people know your achievements, let people know what you are good at, because yes, you are an equal human being and you deserve the chances that everyone else is getting. So you should speak up. And when you're thriving in your own element, you have better chances of living a fulfilled life if you speak up and you put your work out there. So do not be afraid to speak up or be afraid to talk about your achievements. The other thing I feel like we should be telling our girls more is that you are worthy of love just because you exist. You should be loved the way you are, not because of anything that you can give or what you can do. You are worthy of love just the way you are. You do not need to break your back to be loved by anyone. You are worthy of love just the way you are. And no one should tell you otherwise. No one should tell you otherwise. You are worthy of love. And tell a woman who needs to hear this that they are worthy of love. Tell a girl who is younger than you that she is worthy of love. They do not have to do anything to feel loved and to feel appreciated. There's so much more that I can talk about. I could make a whole hour video for this, but I feel like those 4 things are enough for now. But I want you to comment down below. Tell me, what do you think our girls should grow up hearing? Let us converse down in the comments below, and I hope this video was helpful. I hope now there are a few things you have picked up as an African woman, as an African girl child. So thank you so much for joining me. Up until next time, thank you so much for supporting Marianne's Space. Bye.